Now, the University of Houston Victoria faces challenges within their budget as enrollment declines at the university. UHV President Bob Glenn is live in studio to discuss the initial steps of the budget cuts with 25 News Now reporter Darius McCormick.
Thank you, Karina. And Bob, we talked about your busy schedule today, so I just want to thank you for coming out and speaking with us for just a moment.
We're a public institution. We need to stand in the broad light of day.
Yes, and just jumping straight into things, you guys say a reduction in force is included in the budget cuts. What support measures do you guys have in place for those affected by the budget cuts financially and professionally?
Right. Well, each of the employees received a 30-day notice, so they'll be paid for the next 30 days through the end of April. We also, thankfully, Dr. Jennifer Kent from Victoria College and Dr. Quentin Shepard from BISD prepared letters in which they listed all the openings at their institutions, and I guarantee that anybody that applied from UHV would be treated as a priority candidate. So it doesn't diminish the sting, but we hope it will help people make a transition and be able to get on.
And one of your goals is to reduce the workload of faculty so you can increase their presence on campus. How do you think this will promote student success and even academic quality?
Okay. Well, let me make one slight correction. We're not seeking to reduce their load, but we are normalizing the load. So we had some faculty with 2-2 teaching, 3-3, 4-4. We're going to all 3-3. And we're also going to be making a very deliberate move to bring our faculty to the campus. The research over the last 60 or 70 years is very concrete and very deliberate in saying that the impact on student retention is done most by faculty contact outside the classroom. So we're going to very deliberately bring faculty here so they can interact with students as we build the destination here that we've talked about for many years.
And now, do you believe the stronger engagement with students will get more enrollment or increase the enrollment? And if so, in what ways?
Well, enrollment is a complicated issue. You know, a lot of times people say, well, the recruiters are at fault. Well, the recruiters are doing their job, but they don't enroll anybody. That's the advisors. And the advisors may enroll people, but they don't teach them. So that's the faculty. So it's a complex interaction of factors. But the thing that helps students most is giving them a reason to persist. And that reason comes about through interactions and relationships. So we want to do everything we can to make sure that faculty and staff are doing what they need to do to be supportive of students, because our students need that. Bear in mind, our students are 70% female, 70% minority, 70% first generation. So again, if you look at the retention literature, everything that defines a student leaving defines our students. So we've got to go the extra mile. We've got to meet them more than halfway.
Well, once again, Bob, thank you for speaking with us. And we'll have more later in the show about UHV and their cutbacks. Again, thank you. We're going to send it back to you at the desk, Karina.
Darius, thank you. Here's your beer poll this afternoon. You can scan that QR code right there on your screen to vote. The question is, what do you think led to the budget cuts at UHV? Was it COVID-19, declining enrollment, funding, or all of the above? We want to hear your opinion on this. Come to crossroadstoday.com/vote to take part. And we're going to have an update on 25 News Now at 6.